Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband,
Wife,
do you remember what questions we were going to answer today?
I know that... No, I don't remember what the questions were.
Why do you even try?
Because my brain wants to work and then it doesn't.
You hate just saying, I don't know.
I don't know. See, I just said it.
Okay. So, in Leviticus chapter 15, we had a question about what the fuck kind of discharge comes from a man that ain't semen.
Oh, that's right.
And then in chapter 16, we had a question about where the fuck or what the fuck is Azazel.
Got it. Okay.
So those are the questions which we plan to answer today. And before we end this intro, I just want to say that I found a really, really cool resource that if anybody else wanted to look shit up about the Bible, it's called enduringword.com. And it seems to be well respected and researched. So that's what I'm using to answer questions today.
Okay.
And I checked some other stuff as well, just to check the validity of this thing. And like I said, it seems really well researched. So that's what we're using to answer questions.
Okay.
All right.
So this is, I wanted to mention also that I think we're going to go back and like you might see an episode here or there backdated towards our earlier episodes because we want to do this with pretty much all the episodes from here forward.
Answer questions
and, have a follow-up to what we talked about in the first episode. So be on the lookout for, you might see extra episodes here and there.
You might see one in Genesis and be like, what the fuck? I already listened to all of Genesis.
Right.
Surprise.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and get on. Let's get on to the next section and explain this stuff, huh?
All right.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there. So it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. All right. So with regard to Leviticus chapter 15, and we were talking about bodily discharges.
Yeah, and we were wondering what the fuck that extra discharge from men was.
Yeah, and I was like, is something else going on down there that I don't know about?
Right.
And you were like, not that I know of. So, according to this website that I found, Enduring Word, the idea is of some obviously abnormal genital discharge, indicating some type of disease. When this occurs, the man was to be somewhat isolated in order not to pass the infection to anyone else. It refers to an abnormal fluid that comes out of the male sexual organ as a result of some kind of sickness.
Got it.
Gross. The exact nature of this discharge is not stated, although the most frequently suggested opinion is that it refers to gonorrhea.
See, we should have guessed that it was something to do with like a
STD?
STD, yeah. I mean,
Like, I wasn't even imagining that.
I wasn't either, but
they just made it seem like, you got all kinds of discharges happening. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I only know the one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the pee and there's the semen. What else happens?
It was definitely confusing, especially, it was definitely confusing. So.
Yeah. So, that's why they had to clean the bed and all the stuff because,
because it was, gonorrhea.
Yeah. They would pass the disgusting, crabs
who
or
wants
whatever.
to sit in gonorrhea juice?
Oh, God. Why? Why? You're so nasty. So that's that. Moving on.
So what was the other question we're trying to answer?
Okay,
today?
so do you remember?
Oh, Azazel.
Yeah, do you remember about the scapegoat?
Yeah.
And how they would take two goats and they would choose, and the goats were supposed to be exactly alike in every way.
Right.
And they would draw lots, which would determine which one they would butcher and which one they would let go. And the one that they let go, Aaron would whisper all of the sins of the entire community into the goat's ear. And so it was referred to at the time as the escape goat because it was the one that was allowed to escape.
Got it.
And that got shortened to scapegoat.
Got it. Yeah.
And that's...
then they sent it into the wilderness of Azazel, right? Or whatever it was.
Yeah, they said they sent it into the wilderness to Azazel.
Oh, okay.
And so there was some question of, where's that? Well, it turns out that nobody knows if it's a place or if it is a demon, a yellow-eyed demon. It depends on who you ask. Yeah, so sometimes Azazel can either refer to a place itself that is the wilderness in the desert or whatever.
Okay.
And that's where it went off to. And other times it is referred to as one of Satan's lieutenants or generals.
Yeah.
Like one of his officers or whatever. And it's a yellow-eyed demon and it answers to him and it takes the goat.
And what does that demon do with the goat?
It has it.
It has it. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what demons do with goats because I don't know what demons do at all.
Right, right.
I mean, I could tell you, like, what they do in the show Lucifer is that they do a lot of fucking politics.
Right, right.
So,
yeah.
Like, what do you imagine that the king of hell would do with a goat? Probably eat it, right? Like, eat the sins?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
In the context of the show Lucifer, what do you imagine that they would do, the demons would do with a goat?
Probably just
sacrifice
it or something, maybe.
I don't imagine they'd eat it. I imagine they'd sacrifice it.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're just,
spitballing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that is the answer to those questions, gonorrhea and yellow-eyed demon.
Okay. I would like to just call out real quickly here. We've had a significant increase in listenership. So everybody that's listening. We really appreciate the support and glad to see you here. Obviously, reach out to us on social media. We'd be happy to talk with you. And, we'd love to get your guys' questions in here eventually, too. And maybe we could answer some things that, we missed or whatever. So,
absolutely, because clearly we don't know jack shit. So,
but it seems like we always have some questions at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
And we just want to do a short, follow up and
a Q&A.
And talk about what we missed and what we didn't know. So there you go.
Just
all right.
Helps you better understand what kind of stupidity we're dealing with.
Our stupidity?
No.
Oh, Bible stupidity.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that we are stupid goes without saying.
Oh, okay.
So.
Did we mention before that, we never really read the Bible before?
Oh, I
just want to make sure that was clear.
I thought we mentioned that, but we should probably go ahead and mention that again.
So, I mean, just saying.
Right.
Like,
so we
weren't really brought up reading the Bible. So, like, when we're reading this Bible, we don't really know what we're reading. We know some of it, like the big stories, but like the other stuff, like the discharge, when the hell would we have heard that?
Right.
When did they cover discharge in Sunday school?
Did you even go to Sunday school?
A couple of times.
Oh, burn. So did I, though.
Yeah.
I only went because on the bus that came to pick us up, they gave us gum. And it was the really good kind.
That makes it all worthwhile then.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like the bubble...
Bubblicious?
No, it didn't come in the
Hubba
5-pack. No, it didn't come in the 5-pack of gum. They were individually wrapped, like pieces of candy, like with the wrapper on each end, and it was like the hard pink.
Oh, I'm sure I would if I saw, but I don't.
Like
not
blow,
ringing a bell.
like the kind that would be in the middle of a blow pop. That kind.
Okay.
Of gum.
Got it.
Oh my God, you're killing me. It would have been like Bazooka Joe gum, except not like square. It was a cylinder.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, like I said, I'm sure I know what you're talking about. I just have to see it. That's all.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Making me mad.
We're just been talking about gum for the last minute now. So.
Okay, well, they gave me gum, and that's why I went to Sunday school.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, the end.
I think we're done, right?
I said the end.
Oh, my bad.
The end.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Or no, Thursday.
No, Thursday.
We'll see you Thursday. Hang on.
God damn it.
Okay, bye.
Husband.
Wife.
Can I say the things now?
Yes.
Okay. So you had a list of items that you wanted people to check out?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. We are there under the handle sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'd have gone with that.
Yep.
We also would love to get emails from you because we love hate mail, fan mail, the whole 9 yards there. That email address is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. And we are now on YouTube. And if you are listening to us on YouTube, you're going to be running a little bit behind what our schedule is for our podcast because you're going to be hearing stuff from 2 months before if you are caught up.
You're in the past.
You're in the past. So you should join us on our podcasting apps that are available. So like you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify.
I'm on Castbox.
Yeah, my wife's special. She's on Castbox.
I like Castbox.
And then on any of the things that you're on, we always would love it if you would like and subscribe. That helps us out so much. So
yeah, do those things.
Do those things, and we will see you guys next week.
Sure we will. It's on Thursdays.
Yeah, that.
Okay, bye.